Laura Vitale. On this episode of Laura in the Kitchen, I'm going to show you how to make a very classic Tuscan soup recipe called minestrone. Here's what you need: spinach, carrots, celery, potatoes, garlic, onion, fresh basil, pancetta, tomato paste, chicken broth, red kidney beans, diced tomatoes, short-cut pasta, and of course, extra virgin olive oil, salt and pepper. First thing you want to do is wash your spinach and just trim any big stems. Like that one, I just trim it just because sometimes the ends can be a little bit too tough. Okay, now we're going to start chopping our vegetables. Going to peel both carrots. It's easier to just do this over a large bowl so you don't have any peels going all over your counter. Okay. Carrots are peeled. Now we're just going to chop them. I find it easier to just cut them in half, just for my own safety. And cut that in half. And just do a nice dice. There you go. Cut that in the middle. Next is the celery. Same thing, you just want to cut it. You want everything to be about the same size so that it cooks evenly. Okay. Just like that. Just little dice in the bowl. Next is your onion. Just a small onion. That'll be fine. Okay. Just peel the outer skin because it's kind of tough and dry. Oops. There we go. Like I said, you want all the vegetables to be about the same size. I just put 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil in a big soup pot, and I've let it preheat for just a couple seconds. And now I'm going to add my thick cut pancetta. And let that saute and get crispy. And once it's crispy, I'm going to remove it from the pan and I'm going to put it in my chopped vegetables. Now meanwhile, while the pancetta is crisping up, I'm going to peel and chop my potatoes. Now depending on your size, you might need 1 or 2. So I'm just going to cut one and see how much that gives me. This is a pretty large potato. There we go. 1/2. And I'm just going to cut this right there. And another 1/2. There you go. Well, I think 1 potato will do. It's pretty big. I'm just gonna stick with 1. My pancetta is nice and crispy. So I'm just gonna take it out. I'm going to add in my vegetables. Okay. You want to let these cook until the vegetables start to soften. About 4 to 7 minutes. Now, while the vegetables cook, I'm just going to chop up my clove of garlic. Whack it with the back of your knife. Just makes it easier to get the peel off. Here we go. And just give it a little chop. Just rock your knife back and forth. Okay. That's good. I'm going to add that with the potatoes, so we can add the potatoes and the garlic with our vegetables halfway through. And it's been about 3 minutes since my vegetables started cooking. And as you can see that the onions are starting to get a little caramelized at the bottom. And at this point I'm going to add my potatoes and my garlic, and I'm going to let them cook for another 3 to 4 minutes. And you will notice that I didn't salt my vegetables. I normally salt every element of the ingredients while I'm making a recipe, but this time I didn't because I sauteed the pancetta in the oil. So the pancetta is very salty, so there's plenty of salt left in the oil to give it to the rest of the vegetables. Let this cook for about 3 to 4 minutes while I get my stock and my tomatoes ready. It's been about 7 minutes total that all the vegetables have been cooking in the olive oil. So now I'm going to just add in my 14-ounce can of red kidney beans that I've rinsed and drained. Okay. I'm going to add in a 14-ounce can of chopped tomatoes. Yum. Okay. And I'm going to add in 3 cans of chicken stock. Okay. Now I'm going to add in about, I don't know, a big teaspoonful of tomato paste because I really like my minestrone to be very tomatoey. So I'm going to add that, lid on, for about 20 minutes. Medium heat for about 20 minutes. When it comes to a boil, you want to add in your spinach and your pasta. They all cook together and get really nice and thick. And then at the end, we'll season it. So it's been cooking for about 20 minutes now. It's perfect. It's just where you want it to be. Okay, now I'm going to season it. Make sure you taste before you season with salt because, like I said, the pancetta is very salty. Okay. And at this point, I'm going to add my pasta. It's about a cup of shortcut pasta. Okay. And I'm going to add in a few leaves of basil. Okay. And in my pancetta. When the pasta's cooked, just about a minute before it's ready, we'll add our spinach. It's been about 8 minutes since I put the pasta in. It's almost ready, so now I'm just going to toss in my spinach. Okay. Now this will take literally a minute to wilt down. You just want to work it in your pan. Okay. Give this about a minute or so. Once it's all wilted, you can see that the soup is nice and thick. It's not watery. The vegetables are all cooked. Okay. All you need to do is plate it. Here we go. And here you have it. And there you have it. Homemade Tuscan minestrone that took no time to make, and it's super delicious. I hope you enjoyed spending time with me. To get this recipe and other recipes, visit my website at www.laurainthekitchen.com, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.